gonna get easier. As I get my team, it's gonna get easier.
It's a great mindset. Okay, Beehive, thank you everyone for being so patient with me while we're going on this journey. This Beyoncé journey is going to go on for a long time. We have so many videos, live performances, music videos, behind the scenes stuff, documentaries. There's so much to watch, so much to consume. We're taking our time, we're going through this beautiful journey, but today, a very highly requested one, Beyoncé Year 4. I've been told this is the documentary on her YouTube channel where it's about the making of her beautiful, fantastic album 4. Let's jump into, let's check it out. I'm just gonna be watching along, taking it all in and seeing what the Queen Bee has to say. But again, thank you everyone for being so patient. I've been weathering out this Hurricane Debbie. She was crazy. But we got our power back yesterday, and pretty excited to jump back into these reactions. I've been missing you guys. I've been missing my comments, talking to you guys, and just listening to new music and discovering new stuff. So let's check out this documentary. I always have a good time hanging out with Beyoncé.
I'm always happy when I'm surrounded by water.
Me too.
I think I'm a mermaid, or I was a mermaid. The ocean makes me feel really small, and it puts my whole life into perspective. It reminds me, okay, I'm this very little piece of this huge earth, and it humbles you and it grounds you, and it makes me feel almost like I've been baptized.
Goosebumps instantly. I already exactly feel the same way as her. Water, there's something about it. The lake, I live by a lake, and there's something about it, like walking up to it, I just feel that feeling of like, yeah, like you said, like it's very humbling. Like you feel tiny next to it. You feel just very insignificant to the rest of the world. I get the same feeling whenever I go out to California and there's the mountains out there. I just feel like so tiny. I feel like an ant. I feel so insignificant. It's so humbling. It gives me a new perspective, and it's a great feeling. So yeah, I'm with her on that.
And I'm born again when I get out of the ocean. Am I the same Beyoncé? Absolutely not.
Ridiculously gorgeous is what you are, and perfect. Beyoncé.
My life was award shows and tour buses and hotels, and kind of goes by so fast. You're getting awards and people are saying how much they respect you, and I couldn't even hear it anymore. It just was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just thinking about the next shoot. I'm just thinking about the next video and next single and next tour.
Sure.
What a crowd, what a crowd.
This is so cool.
Tired? No, I'm good. I've been running a couple miles.
Oh, she's tired.
After I finished the last tour, I was a bit overwhelmed and overworked. And my mother was the person that preached to me and almost harassed me every day after I was doing the last world tour. You really need to live your life and open your eyes, and you don't want to wake up with no memories and never really being able to see the world.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going down.
Great advice from Mama. There's so much work that needs to be done. There's so much success that needs to be had, but what are you doing in this life if you're not making memories, if you're not out there actually living? So great on Mama Knowles. That's so awesome.
I'm a toboggan and I'm driving this thing myself. And this is the Great Wall of China. I've done many things in my life, but this is the first.
Awesome. She seems so calm and glowing there.
Ain't got nothing, I got you. I never even realized I needed a year off.
Phenomenal
And I never
song.
realized I don't know how to take a year off.
I don't know much
equals 2. And it's me and you.
Oh,
went
I
scuba
love seeing her have
diving
fun.
in the Red Sea, and the coral was spectacular. I mean, it was unreal that something on the earth that beautiful exists, and I was so close to it. I was in such a great, peaceful state. It inspired purity.
Love
That's
that.
Auntie BB. That's Jules. And that's Uncle Jay.
Of course.
Holla back.
Throwing off the
I
rock.
was able to spend time with my family and pick my nephew up from school, and
Solange's
it gave
son,
me
right?
time to reflect, and it gave me time to really think about my life.
I think I'm bad. Beyonce's my name, and love is my game. So take a sip of my potion and do
As far back as I can remember, I was a performer,
Yes.
a singer, and a dancer.
I remember seeing this
But now that
footage.
I'm older, there are things that I want to say in my art. But that meant I had to make a very tough decision. I've been managed by my father for a very long time, and a real change meant separating from him.
Oh, shoot,
It
yeah.
was scary, but it empowered me. And I wasn't gonna let fear stop me.
Here we go.
I forgot that happened for this album. She cut ties with her father, and this is where she started going and taking control of her own creative life. But man, I can only imagine how tough that would have been with her dad by her side her whole life at that point. Kind of nurturing her and pushing her to the way she needed to go, and really getting her to really strengthen her craft to get to the point that she was at this point. And I imagine that was probably pretty scary.
It was very risky for me to step out on my own.
I wanna leave my footprints on the sands of time. Know there was something.
Being a young woman, I want to set the example that it's possible for us to own our own businesses and own our own record labels. And sometimes we don't reach for the stars. Sometimes we are satisfied with what people tell us we're supposed to be satisfied with. And I'm just not going for it.
I was here.
It's true.
I lived. Morning. I loved. I was here.
Love her.
I did. I've done.
Does everybody know who everybody is? All right. I'm Beyonce and I'm the president.
President
So I just wanted to
Beyonce.
have a creative meeting and figure out, what the next direction will be. I booked the studio myself and paid for the studio myself, and I
On your
just
grown
had
woman
fun.
shit.
I just did whatever I wanted to do.
I was here. I did.
I love hearing her behind the scenes. This is really cool. It's really just a great light scene to seeing behind the scenes, just seeing what she's like, how calm she is, how collected. Just a wonderful woman.
Everything that I wanted, and it was more than I thought it could be. I will leave my mark so everyone will know I was here.
Fantastic song. Not over yet.
Beyonce is in the car downstairs. We have so much to do. She has so much on her plate right about
I know
now.
this guy.
I'm really excited to show her what James just did, because it's different.
She's gonna learn this today?
If she likes it, she is, yeah. This is what it's for. But now she's got a lot to do.
I've seen him, but I can't think of his name right now. Please, if they don't show his name in the next 10 seconds, let me know in the comments.
She's got a photo shoot, she's got a video, she's got the Billboard Awards. God bless her soul. Maybe I should go and look at the window. There ain't nothing you can do.
I'm going to see some dancers, and hopefully we'll see some inspiring movement that brings out all the accents and the songs, and we'll see, because I have, 7 days to learn some choreography that hopefully will change the
That's
nation.
not that good. Yeah, you always have to let me know who the choreographer is. Like, I've seen him.
The choreography for the video girls was such a huge part of the pie. This song was about dance and something about that boom, something about that beat just makes you, it takes you back to Africa.
Oh, here it comes.
I saw this YouTube clip maybe about a year ago, and I held on to that, locked it.
Mother Beyoncé is on YouTube. Maybe she's checking in on the Juke Jams fam and reading all your guys' comments out there. So be cool in the comments.
It away in my memory bank, and I said, okay, for my next project, when I do up tempos, that's how I want to dance.
I think I'm gonna have to learn it and show them how it's done.
We've been working a month on this reference for these African guys that are amazing. They have this groove that nobody can quite understand. The guys look pedestrian. The guys look like they made it up in their backyard, and it looks like something you want to make up in your backyard. But when it gets too perfect, it starts losing the heart. I haven't seen one.
Obviously, dance videos have been around for a long time, for a while, but it's just cool. Pre-TikTok, you know, pre-reels, all that stuff, to see Beyonce and her team just grabbing inspiration from people that have uploaded just their dance moves online. It's really cool.
Person do it right. It just didn't happen. And I had every dancer, every choreographer, every really talented dancer try to do the dance, but they just couldn't do it like Tofu Tofu. It was just like they would put their fist in.
What country was it?
I think they told me about that. I think it's Ethiopia.
It's not Ethiopia. We gotta get them out here. This gonna change their lives.
Yeah, for real.
I said I have to have those young guys fly to wherever we are, and they have to teach us the choreography. Let's get the guys out.
So
We don't have
cool.
time to wait for the guys.
Okay.
Until the guys get here, work on some army stuff. We got a whole 100 girls going up to 100 boys. What are we gonna do other than this?
Let's go. I love the bossness of her. I love just that she has that ability to be able to not worry about hurting people's feelings and tell them what she wants to get done. Like, that is some boss attitude right there. You know, a female version of a diva is a hustler, and that's what she is. Oh, hello. She got the prettiest dancers too, man. Yeah, that move is so
A
dope.
whole routine by Cheryl that I like. A whole routine by Rhapsody that I like.
Right.
And a whole routine by somebody that has this flavor that I like. I am a workaholic, and I don't believe in no. I don't believe in I need to sleep. If I'm not sleeping, nobody's sleeping. I got budgets to improve.
That's hard, man. When you get rid of sleep, I mean, some people, we all function differently. Like The Rock, somehow Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, that dude says at least that he functions on 4 hours of sleep. Now he has assistants and people like that do all the other extra stuff for him that he doesn't have to worry about doing. But man, having that mindset to where like I'll sleep later kind of thing. I've heard people say like I'll sleep when I'm dead. That's mind blowing to me. I need a little bit of sleep. I'm not that needy, like I don't take naps and stuff like that, but doing all this stuff that she's doing here, the nap is definitely gonna come into play, I think.
And people to hire.
Kind of amazing to hear that.
Everything's going on in the same week. I'm one human being. It's a lot. I want to be a businesswoman. I'm a businesswoman. Independence is not easy, but it's gonna get easier. As I get my team, it's gonna get easier.
It's a great mindset.
I've never in my life have done 3 shoots for my album packaging. I have the 70s outside of the car.
Sorry, pausing it again, but it's just amazing seeing that mindset. You can tell why she is as successful and as iconic as she is. She has just a perfect mind for it.
I have the motel, I have the African room. My focus is not bigger, it's quality. And I want to make sure that it's something I'm proud of years from now.
It just gets better and better and better every year. mean, we just got Cowboy Carter 11 years later.
So, we're in Paris on the rooftop. This is actually me and my husband's suite, and now I have this heavy crown on my head, which is actually a bustier that we turned into a crown.
Dope. So creative.
These shoes are made by John Tamonu. It's haute couture.
Here we can only do so much because I like to mix like really hood elements, and he was suggesting that maybe we go to like a really dirty part of Paris and take some pictures there in a natural environment as opposed to it being so pretty.
But it might be dark by then, so it might be better to go in between. Album cover is due on Friday. Right now.
Those looks, man. That look could kill.
It's not gonna fix anymore. Quincy just said you have to have album cover at least for Target due on Friday.
No, but when I have a vision, it's a bit frustrating for me because everybody is giving idea and theme, and it feels the spirit. And you know, my spirit has been broken.
When I plan things, they don't always work out how I see. And then when I'm like, okay, you know what, this one isn't working, then as a team, I think we need to talk about how to make something work, you know?
Absolutely, and to push it.
And not to be offended or anything like that.
And that's what I say. There's a way of talking to people. I have the emotion of an artist, and you know, if not, I can't express myself, you know?
Maybe the right way of doing it is y'all discussing amongst yourself, not in front of me, because that's distracting to me.
Right.
In the same way that your spirit is killed, I can feel every little thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not focusing on what I need to be focusing on because I'm worried.
Sounds like a battle of empaths going on right here. They can all feel each other's energy. They're all getting distraught. They're all kind of sucking the energy away from each other. Kind of like vampiric energy suckers in a way like that. That's how I feel. I'm an empath as well, so I know exactly what they're talking about here. I can almost feel it while watching.
About everybody else, and it's no reason to argue because when it gets to that point, I'm just saying, ask me. Because I don't need people to think for me. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I've never been that way, and I don't ever want to be that way.
I love her. Yep, and that's how. Yep. Fire.
Pack up the CDs.
It's very difficult managing myself. Every night when I go to sleep, I ask hundreds of questions, but I'm learning so much, and I'm making mistakes.
That blows my mind. How do you even get to sleep, Beyonce? When I have those feelings of like all this stuff in my mind, it's not happening. I'm not falling asleep for about 4 hours. I'll lay there. I won't even realize that I've been in bed for 4 hours, but my mind will just be going and going and going, thinking about all the things I need to get done. And I'm nowhere near the level of Beyonce, and I can't imagine what that's like for her. How does she get to sleep?
Mistakes, and I'm learning from them, and I'm not afraid to make a mistake. I embrace mistakes. They make you who you are. I've never been afraid to fall, so. And I say all these things, but now I'm getting tested.
Love seeing her smile. It's like this is made for TV with that little pause. Hey, here they come.
Welcome, guys. What's up? Welcome to LA.
Welcome to America.
It took 4 months to find them. Yeah. Tofu.
What does tofu stand for?
You know, the body shaking. Tofu. This is an African local language in Mozambique.
Children, then get back to business. There's nothing that can stop them from dancing. And I love to surround myself with that type of energy. It just is, that's the reason why you perform. Hi, guys.
Hey, that's amazing. She actually got them out there. Here they are. They're about to break it down for her. Oh.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Beyoncé.
Okay. Beyoncé.
Yeah.
The next challenge now is to put what we have to you.
Damn, they probably have it sounds like they have no idea who she even is.
Yeah, hopefully I can do it as well.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
You want to feel possessed like the music possessed you, not like you've been practicing in mirror. It's something about just losing control. That's what is so great about them. It's like a feeling, and I just don't want to lose that anywhere in the song. Then get back to business.
She's so worried about the authenticity of it, which is awesome because a lot of people, they would have just had like copycatters and they're trying to do it and just, stealing it kind of thing. Where here, she's actually putting the real people on. It's, again, another testament to how damn cool and how awesome Beyonce is. So many testaments of how awesome she is. You can make a whole list.
They had no idea the level of production, and they had no idea what they were a part of.
It's very tough work, but very interesting as well. My English bad, but my will is good. Understand it?
Nah, man, your English is not bad, and that's another thing that blows my mind too. Is people from across the world, around the world, that can speak English so well and another language, and just it's amazing. I can barely speak another language. I can speak a little bit of Spanish here and there, but I don't know. It just always blows my mind when people can speak multiple languages, and then when they say they can't speak it well, it's also like, I don't know. You sound pretty damn good.
Thank you for support. I like it.
Sounds fine to me. Oh, freaking lying.
It was very ambitious and very risky to try to achieve what we achieved, especially with the amount of time we had.
Do it like a matter of fact, that you know by no doubt you run this world.
Iconic, man.
I feel very vulnerable when I perform a song for the first time. I may not say it, but I'm terrified.
Everyone's watching you.
When I did Girls, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I here? What am I doing? Why did I do this?
Because you're awesome.
I like that nervousness. I don't like it in the moment, but I know that it just means that I want it, and it means that it's challenging to me, and I'm doing the right job. You can't be too comfortable and too confident.
How are the boys doing?
The boys, I can see they're doing their best. They're doing their best to represent us and our culture.
That's good.
We'd like just to say a word before we leave.
They're so dope.
Thank you. Why they make me cry?
Aw.
So nice. I'm a cornball, but it makes me.
No, you're not.
I can completely identify.
She gonna make me cry. Damn. It's hard seeing like nice, genuine, humble people like break down like that, and I know she's just feeling like overwhelmed with all the stuff she's going through to put this together and to get those brothers there and everything, and just that's probably just that moment where it's like everything coming to a point and just like overwhelming her, and just seeing it seems like she really had a good time with them too. They seem like really nice people, just genuinely beautiful hearted people too. So had to give myself time there I was about to burst.
With the amount of love and passion that those guys felt when they were walking away from the set. It just reminds me of when we first started.
And then hearing 1+1 in the background.
It made me feel like I was 15 years old again on my first video set, and I didn't want to go home, and I saw them not wanting to go home, and I remember that moment trying to get that last look of the set and just kind of digesting what I was walking away from and just being torn because I never wanted to leave.
It's beautiful.
Forget all of the record sales, forget all of trying to compete or trying to outdo yourself. You should be doing it just because you love it. And that's what those young guys had. And that's what I always want to have. I never want to lose that.
Oh, that's awesome. I love hearing the human side of Beyonce because we know she's a damn superstar alien.
4 is the title because it's my favorite number since I was a kid.
Ooh.
It's the number of my birthday, September 4th, my mother's birthday, January 4th.
Only 3 days after mine, September 1st. We're coming up on it.
My husband's birthday, December 4th. It's the anniversary of my wedding.
So have you narrowed it down? Like
basically,
so
I only
4
got
is the
10
number.
songs, so I have to scrap 12 songs. So right here, if y'all could rate 1 through 10, and then here, if you could write whatever you feel, and y'all be as honest as possible.
Of course it has to be on there.
Every hipster loves, that's their favorite song. Countdown.
Because it's fantastic, girl.
For the album. Ty, you love it for the album.
Young Jay.
I would have to make the decision today, and it's not done yet, so it's kind of like risky.
Oh, what it would be like the fly on the wall in there.
Raising record. People have asked me, and I've tried very patient not to give anything away, but said that this doesn't sound like anything.
My guy is absolutely flabbergasted.
That was definitely exhilarating. I feel very proud. I'm happy it's over. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my...
Love her.
How to drown out the constant noise that is such an inseparable part of my life. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. I only have to follow my heart and concentrate on what I want to say to the world.
I love that.
I'll run my world.
Oh man, just awesome. So Danielle, till tomorrow, you cannot harass me in the comments anymore. We have watched The Year of 4 by Beyonce. It was so cool seeing how the album was put together. It was so cool seeing what lengths her and her team go to make like an amazing production. 4 was a fantastic album, but also like the visuals. Run the World, fantastic. 1+1, all these things, all these songs, all these videos, they just absolutely killed it. You can tell she put all of her love and emotions into the album. I mean, it was her first album creating by herself without having her dad attached to it. Like her team, her being president of her company, everything like that. Having the final say on everything is just a beautiful thing to see. It was really cool being kind of like a fly on the wall to some of these meetings and really just seeing the human side to her and her team, and seeing her cry like that when she was sending them back and when they were done shooting Run the World. It was just like real heart-wrenching. I felt it. I almost cried there. I mean, I did a little bit. I was welling up, had to wipe away a little bit of tears here. You didn't see me flowing or anything like that. She hasn't completely got me yet. But just a wonderful woman, man. I mean, that's why I keep coming back to everything about her. I mean, you can be at the top. She is the top of the food chain in the music industry, and she still just stays so humble and loving and caring. And I almost feel like she's almost at even more peace now, 11 years later, with like this Cowboy Carter stuff that's been released over this past 6 months has been fantastic, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel like she's just in a really good place right now. And this is 11 years ago, so seeing her then and how gorgeous she still is to this day too. Like, man, black really does not crack at all. Y'all just get prettier and prettier as you go, I guess. But it's just really cool seeing these little insights to her real life and everything like that, and just seeing how a record is made by someone like her, just like, again, like the top of the top. It's kind of mind blowing, and just seeing like no stone be unturned, and just her mindset of like what it takes to get a great piece of work done is fantastic, and it makes sense why she is the legend that she's become. Because I mean, just look at the work ethic, look at the time she puts into it, the thought, all that stuff. It's the chemistry that's made her just fantastic. Year 4, Beyonce, so cool. I can't wait to watch some more documentaries on her. Hopefully soon that Renaissance film will come out for everybody to watch the stream, because I never got to see it in theaters. Hopefully they release it one day soon. Stop holding that damn Renaissance film hostage, Parkwood. At least give us like an update.